Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be a bit of a van vlog. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm building that van out into a studio I want to take around the world. And one of the important parts, the interior, has been sort of on pause for a while. There's a company that's been helping me out here in Detroit called Detroit Woodworking. They have graciously helped me to cut the interior from its CNC plans. And it's just finished, so let's check it out.
Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nick back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one with the...
Yep.
Oh.
How's it going, man? You all right?
Yeah, how are you?
Good. How was your holidays? Okay, so this is one piece of 3/4 inch Baltic birch cut. This is the uppers. This is the cabinets that will be up along the top edge of the inside of the van. When the guys here at Detroit Woodworking laid it all out for the CNC machine, they kind of consolidated some space and moved some things around and actually saved me a sheet of wood, which is pretty cool. And when they did that, it sort of moved around my plans, so I have to go through and make sure that I label all of these correctly before we start cutting them out. So the next step right now is to cut them out because they kind of, the CNC machine kind of notched it all almost completely through, but left it somewhat together so that we can kind of like get an idea of where things go. The next step is actually cutting all that out so that each piece is free floating, and I can take it home and start thinking about how to put this darn thing together. But there's some things that I need to do now in order to prep it so that I can take it out of here. Right now he's got all the 3/4 inch cut, so all of these panels here, but we still have quite a bit of meat here to go through over the next few days. But we're nearing the end.
There's plenty of entry points, but what I want to do is just make sure that bearing isn't going to be under the dado lip.
Right, yep.
So it's already set good right now.
Yep.
So with this router, you just want to make sure that this is staying completely square with this. You don't want to wander anywhere.
Yep.
So this, you put your hand down here and stay close to the base because that helps with stability.
Yep.
And then you'll turn it on and pretty much just run it right around, and yeah, it's basically like a little...
Cool, man. Awesome.
Pretty much just following suit the whole way.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
All right, the first piece is cut. Sort of exciting. These are the dividers for the uppers, so they look a little deep. It's because I have two different types of upper cabinets. The ones that are really deep are above the studio and the kitchen area, and then I got some slimmer ones that are like this deep. They're gonna be over my studio area, like over my podcasting lounge, so that people don't bump their heads when they're chit-chatting with me all over the world. So this is a piece of 3/4 inch Baltic birch. Baltic birch is a special type of plywood that has extra layers and more robust adhesives and better quality wood. It's really what's used in these sort of projects. So cool. Now I got to pull the next one, put it here, label it, chop it, sort it, and then I'm gonna have to probably do some prep work on that later. So this is my first look at an actual cutout of some of the vented pieces. A lot of these vents are designed for airflow to flow through the battery compartment, out of the studio, anywhere there's going to be heat buildup. I had these vents, as well as there's a piece in there that's the actual tops of my chair, or my L-shaped couch. Anytime there's distinguishing features, it's nice. Otherwise, what is the size of this rectangle and what is the size of this other rectangle? These are this piece is easy. This is easy. I know what these are. These are the sides of my studio cabinet. Oh, it's interesting when you look at this, you can see just how deep the cabinets are gonna be. This is gonna be a very, very deep cabinet. My refrigerator is gonna go in here, my toilet's gonna go in here, my electrical equipment's gonna go in there, and then at this point right here, it's gonna butt up against the L-shaped podcasting lounge. And then these are the fronts of the drawers, the drawer faces. Day one is finished. I only have a few hours every day to work on it. Well, the guys here at the shop, and then they take off, and then I got to take off too. But it's very cool. They're going to allow me to stay here and prep the wood, and they were even talking about assembly. I wasn't expecting to have to do assembly here. I'm trying to not impose, but it would be great to do assembly here. They said this area here is like sort of a dead zone for the next couple of weeks, which allows me an opportunity to work on stuff. So there we go. That's the pile of let's see, the uppers. Most of the uppers are here, not the long stretches, but most of the ribs of the uppers are here. And then we've got some of the main components for the studio cabinet. This is still sitting here on the machine. I don't know if he still has some things. I'm not going to take this off the table, but this is cut out. We've got maybe some long segments for the uppers. I think that's part of the L-shaped or J-shaped studio couch. Very, very cool. So I was actually going to load all this stuff in the back of the van and then piecemeal it back to my dad's workshop. But if I can stay here, that would be the best. If I could assemble everything in this place and then take it out of here as its completed units to my dad's shop and then wire it all up, that would be very, very cool. That would be very beneficial. So super excited. Yeah, he's got all sorts of stuff here. Shelves and drawers and things like that, but I'm pretty cool. So this is my little home for a little while.